Good morning, everyone. It's such a pleasure. Really, it's such a pleasure. Eniola, thank you for this. Thank you for this. When I saw, in fact, this program, and I'm going to just start, right? I'm just going to start. My name is Oluchi Iseko. Once, the first time she sent me the invite for this program and the write up and what it was going to be all about, there are so many things that have started because you did this. Do you get? Yeah, yeah. So many things have started. By way of introduction, I I don't like saying all of that. Okay, I'm the chief operating officer of the Limi Hospital Group. The Limi Hospital Group is yeah, thank you very much. Oh, you know Limi. So we have Limi Children's Hospital and we have the cardio care. And as the chief operations officer, my work really is to run the business area. So if you come to Limi Hospital, you are very unlikely to see me. Yeah, but if you have financial issues, then we will meet. Okay. So I was saying that in my course, in my career, I have seen a lot of women in career make so many basic mistakes. And as my slides, please, Tech, let me know when we are ready. And as my slides go on, I'm going to point that to you. You are going to start seeing a lot of patterns because the patterns are the same. The patterns are the same in Nigeria as they are in Gambia, as they are in Germany, as they are in New York. And over time, we find out that as women grow, as women mature, our needs change. And when those needs change, it's the how we react to it that is different. And so when I started thinking about the program, so many things started bubbling up that if we had 2 days, we couldn't finish talking about it. But you know what? You did well if you are here. You started right if you are here. I love it when they say, oh, there is this thing happening and there is some information to be shared. And some people just get up off their houses on a Saturday morning just to come listen to information. That's already a sign to me that you're going somewhere. That already tells me there is an appetite for knowledge. There's an appetite for information that gets you dressed up. I put this program on my WhatsApp status and I said, oh, guys, I'll be teaching here. Please come around. I promise you it won't be a waste of your makeup. And I got so many people, giving me feedback. But the fact that you are willing to, and I like what the compare said. If you are a woman in career, your Saturdays are precious. If you work a 9 to 5, your public holidays are golden. So if you are willing to get up again and dress up again, something is chasing you. And the problem I feel with a lot of women is nothing is chasing us. And for those of you who nothing is chasing, you are chasing nothing either. And those are the things I hope to talk about. So thank you for coming. I said all of that to say thank you, Eniola. Thank you for putting this up. All right. So that you are not surprised when I start talking, I'm a Christian. Are there non-Christians in the house so that I'm sensitive? Are there non-Christians in the house? Are there none? So I'm free. I'm at home. I can flow. Thank you very much. Yes, I basically I read, and we're going to talk about reading. But more importantly, I flow from the life I have in God. And you are going to see how that is important. It's one of the mistakes women make. You think you are that strong. It's one of the mistakes women make. I think it was the lady outside who asked me, as women, you have a lot to do. How do you combine this with family? And my answer is, a woman was designed to combine it with family. If you are a woman and you are doing just the one thing, you have underutilized capacity. You are wasteful. And if I start talking and I start getting blunt, I lead teams. I have a staff of over 400. It's not you. Yeah, the people I'm talking, it is not. Just pretend it's not you. If I get direct, if I get blunt, that's how I talk to myself in front of my mirror. I'm like, you're not serious. But you're a joker. So if that comes out, I have apologized. Let's start. Let's start. All right. So let's ask ourselves, why did you start a career? Why did you go into the job market? If you are in Nigeria, that answer seems or feels very obvious. Abi, there are bills to pay. Yeah, so if you have the flight open, as I mentioned, then just move along. There are bills to pay. So the first reason a lot of people go into a job, pick up a job, is to pay the bills. You are not wrong. In fact, God designed life and created this thing called hunger. Have you ever wondered, what if we didn't have to eat? What if I chose whether to eat or not? Your body will tell you that you need to eat. And I'm speaking both physically and metaphorically. There is also such a hunger called desire. The desire to take care of myself, the desire to have money, my own money. My son danced in church yesterday and won 5,000 naira. He hasn't stopped reminding me, I earned this money. This is because whenever he asks me for money, I say, you have to earn it. Do something. Tell me, sell me something. So yesterday he said, see how easy money is to make. I didn't even dance hard. Okay. So to make a living. The second reason is security. You can make a living, but then things push you around. That's the second need. And the way I think about this in my head, if you find yourself needing to work to eat, can I hold your hand gently while I say this? You are poor. It's not an insult. It's just a state, right? You need, like, if you don't work this week, and if that happens for 1 month, next month you are going to be needing money to eat. You are poor. And some of us, we just came without the financial background, without the financial lifting, without that stability. That's just how it happened. We had to do that. But the problem is not being poor, the problem is remaining at that level. So I say the moment you have enough to eat, move on to stage two. Start stabilizing stuff around you. Start securing stuff. Start putting money away. Start doing all the financial things. And if you are here and you don't know how to save money, you don't know how to handle money, you know what? Open YouTube and just start listening to people talk about money. There's something it does to your head. There's a way it bends your head. Start listening to people talk about $1,000, $10,000. When I was 17, I had this $3,000. Just calculate the math in your head and say, where did you get $3,000 at the age of 17? It does something to you. So start thinking. Start thinking. Even if you don't do anything about it, and you should, start listening. Continue exposing your mind to money. If you work in a place where you get the opportunity to see your boss, and your boss happens to be someone who is wealthy, sit in the office and hear him say, move that 15 million from this place. Just expose yourself to that information. It does something to you. Start thinking stability. Number three, legacy. This is why we work. Legacy. You want to put it aside. You want to be remembered for something. Until you get to this number three, you are not rich. And some of you don't have money in your pocket, but you are thinking legacy. You are rich. And your life is rich. The moment you start thinking about, what do I do for those people? How do I eradicate poverty from the minds of those people? How do I eradicate the lack of this knowledge from a group of people? The moment your obsession becomes how to help others, legacy, you are a very rich man. I don't care how much is in your pocket. Rich man walking. Excellent. That's why. Okay, foundational thoughts. Number one, you were made to have dominion on earth. Anything, any suggestion, any idea that says because you work a 9 to 5, because you are supposed to be doing this, see, this is what I expect. Anything that makes you small is not from God. If you work in a place where every day you are reminded of your nothingness, I used to work in a place where the boss will be like, I am the head. I have some of you that are my eyes. Some of you are my ears. The rest of you are my fingers. I move and you move. Does a finger talk? We say no, sir. Does a finger think? We say no, sir. Every morning indoctrination. You can't. I don't care how much you are paid there. You can't. This is a foundational thought. created to be the head. Anything that fights this knowledge came to kill you is an attack. Number two, foundational thoughts. What's my next foundational thought? Sorry, we'll get it there now. Success involves hard work. Whenever we hear smart woman, we think less work, more smartness. If you can't work hard, career success is not for you. There must be a stage of your life where you work like there's no day. Think about it. If you have not gotten to that stage and you are thirsty and there was no time in your life where you worked 10-hour days, start. Foundational thoughts. This is where I want to spend time. You must give it time. You must give it work. You can't be smart until you have done the hard work. I tell my staff, you do it my way. You do it my way for the first 3 months, for the first 6 months of your work. Then you are allowed to be innovative. Do it the way I know it works first. And if that way is longer, do it. There is no smart work until first you do hard work. Foundational thought. Number three, foundational thought. If it's a career, you have to work on it in the same line, the same thing for a period of time. Otherwise, you are not in career. That's the way of career. A singular profession. I do many things. I don't put all of them up so as not to confuse your perception of me. I stand for one thing. I identify as one thing. I am a hospital management expert. When I wake up in the morning, I think hospital systems. As I'm looking at this place will be a fantastic clinic. Fantastic clinic. This place can run about 12 to 15 clinics. The waiting area is over there. My office is over there. That's the way my mind works. Over time, you need to give your mind to a singular thing. Over time. That's what makes it career. If you are doing this as an entrepreneur, just to mention, if you are doing this as an entrepreneur, you have a higher risk, less security, higher rewards. If you are running your own business, it's risky, hunger will beat you, right? Higher rewards, low tech. If you are doing it in paid employment, more security, less reward, less risk. And if you saw my first slide, I said succeeding as a career woman. Then I said doing your career as an entrepreneur. So yes, you are in career, but you cannot be relying and waiting for someone's win to say, you look nice, I'm going to promote you. That's not how career smart women work. Yes, now the next one. So foundational thoughts. Your earning ability is a mirror. It tells me how much value you are currently giving out, plain and simple. The amount you are earning is what you deserve. How many of you feel you are underpaid? Only me. What don't you guys? Okay, thank you very much. If you don't feel underpaid, you are not working well. Yeah, if you are working and you don't think you are being underpaid, you are not working well. But I'm telling you that regardless of what you think, your current salary is a reflection of how much value you are able to exchange. Next one. So to earn more, you must be willing to be underpaid. So those of us in the underpaid category, we are doing well. That's yes. Let's move beyond. Okay, just some statistics. So that you feel the pain of what we're talking about when we're talking about the women. The first statistic I want to share with you. Yes. In Nigeria, the women and the men are equal in the labor force. We are not marginalized. We don't have men anymore. That's what men have higher earning capacity. And we'll see why. Number three. Yes. There's a 50-50 split. But as we go higher to senior management roles, as we enter the boardrooms, as we come to CEO meetings, what happens? Next slide. 7%. of women as CEOs in capitalized companies in Nigeria. 7. That means out of 100 CEOs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 women, and less than 30% in leadership C-suite of serious companies. Think about companies of 250 above. So, in the same thing in my company, when you come to middle management, women, they are pushing, they are talking, they are talking. When we now come to rooms where money is being discussed, we're talking about how to disburse. See 10 men, I think there are just 2 of us. But the second person is something so. It's just like that's the thing. We'll find out one next month. So building a successful career is not capital. Because let me tell you something that rich men don't like to do. They don't like to work. They don't like to work. Somebody brought some data. Money was involved though, and I collected the work, right? But when I collected the work, in case you don't know, I identify as a rich person. I don't know what you saw, what you didn't see. When I say rich, I'm talking about that we are rich. So you can say there, calling yourself whatever you like to call yourself. If you want to identify, it's free. You don't have to get it. Anyways, I take the work and I go to my staff. And the work is granular, and the work is manual, and the work requires time. And my staff tells me, this thing is going to take 5 days. And I say, no, we are going to do it in 3 days. How was that? A little over time. I am willing to exchange money. I am willing to exchange because I'm not going to sit down and there's one that comes to me and I tell my boss, you have to insist on that. But know that your capital is your capital. That work that you are doing, your madam does not want to do it. So negotiate like you have capital. What's wrong with you? You're not going to do it. I'm not going to come and stand in front and be telling customers, welcome to the new hospital. How are you? Please sit down there. It's not going to happen. So if you know that I'm not going to do it, the question you should ask is, how much are you willing to pay to get me to do it? You have capital. If you are well, you are fine, a head on a good shoulder, you have capital. The only problem is how easy is it to replace you? That's the only problem. So the next one, communication, right? And the next one, I'm going to explain them in bits. So let's move to the next slide. Next slide. When you're working with capital, you are earning per time. You clock in, you are late, you get penalized. You don't come to work, you lose pay per time. We need to see you 8 o'clock, right? You close by 5 o'clock. You don't get a leave and you go. You are in problem. Some of you have businesses, but it's labor, manual labor. You don't open shop, you are in trouble. You don't answer customer, you are in trouble. Your time is the currency. It's the lowest form of capital, but it is capital. This is the reason why we have so many women in junior management. But as we go up, we start to follow. Because women, we are fine, and we give you good work. If I want to have someone in finance and I don't have a good process, this meeting doesn't cover that stuff. I don't have a good process. It's shaky. I need someone I trust. I get a woman. I get a young woman. They are less likely to cheat. I'm not saying they are no Jezebels, but they are less likely to cheat. You keep a man there, you are watching your back. So it is capital. The thing is, you don't know. And part of the reason for this conference is so that you know what you have. Alright? You end by time. Next slide. You get paid because you showed up. And I don't care how specialized what you do is. I work with medical professionals. I have brain surgeons working with me. I have doctors that can get into your heart, and just shift a clot, and that is the difference between life and death. But the fact that you have to be there to get paid, you're a laborer. Laborer get paid, but you're a laborer. It's your time I'm paying you for. Doctor, how long is this surgery going to take? It's a heart surgery. Doctor, how long is this surgery going to take? This thing is very technical. Doctor, how long is your surgery going? 4 hours. Okay, 4 hours. We actually pay so by the hour. Laborer. Next slide. Sorry, go back. Go back so I don't miss something. As a laborer, sorry, I'm using the word just as it's right. So as someone working, a lot of us are in this level. Though. I can't take 3 months off. But one of the things you need to do is specialize. Pick one thing. I think I mentioned it. Pick one thing and specialize. All right, now the next one. The next level is communication. The day you decide to get off your feet and learn how to talk, salvation has come to you. This is where women start falling out. Because there can be 50 women in a department. It's not that we don't talk, it's just we don't know how to talk. They are different things. You just open your mouth and you talk. Let me tell you what women do in the workplace. If women that come into the workplace and say, now I'm at work, and they form seriousness, don't talk to me at work, we are not friends, at work, we are this is not family, this is my work. And then go out with friends and dance and laugh and look irresponsible and video it and post it for all of us to see. Fine, you are living your life, nobody can hold you. Okay? When time comes for leadership, we are looking for who people we respect. They've seen you finish. The day somebody asks you, give it to them. No, 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 I don't take nonsense from nobody. Right? Now, we need somebody that you see you are in charge of 50 people. But unfortunately, we have seen you finish. And Chileno, I rather resign. Communication. That's where we can start helping out. From the first day you get into work and you have your eyes set that this career I'm going to be known for it. I'm going to be there are things you just can't do anymore. There are places you just can't go anymore. There are food. You can't just eat anymore. Not in presence of people. You can't just be speaking pidgin. These are career women, Abby. So we're not all about being ourselves and all those things, Abby. If you want that information, it's on social media. We're talking about career smart women. You can't be you if you is not leader material. Communication. Learn how to talk. Learn how to talk to management. There is a language management speaks. Until you know how to take the work that is being done in the front line and change it to data and be able to communicate to me that if we do this at 60% every day, we are able to raise revenue by that. Now you can speak language. Now you know how to talk. And some are complaining. Some are complaining that the work is too much. Laborer. You are speaking like a laborer. Communication is not that you know how to talk, that you know how to talk. In your organization, there is a way to talk. What you are hearing me speak is mostly what happens in the boardroom where I attend. It took me time to learn. I told them a story yesterday. I was invited for a very big job, one of the biggest hospitals in Nigeria, from my workplace. And when I got to the place, I aced the interview until I was given a finance sheet. The moment I saw that finance sheet, I knew that interview was over. You know why? Every time finance brings their reports to us in the board, they are trying to tell us that there's no money. I'm an operations person. We build things. We start projects. So I don't look at it. I shall know that I want a new machine. Can we buy it or not? If we buy it, how much is going to come out of it? We are going to be a big branch. That's all I know. I never looked at those reports. And that day I saw it. And my ignorance and myself was still hands and legs like communication is understanding the language. Start looking at reports. Start looking at finance reports. Start understanding the lingua. Every room has a lingua. My friend has an educationist. If I enter a room and there are so many people speaking, there are things I mean, not that I don't understand, I understand English, but I should be able to speak like that fluently. That's communication. The next strength, the next character, leadership. You cannot be a leader if you don't know how to communicate. You cannot be a leader. This is a spectrum. It means that as I am now, I am working as a laborer, I am working as a communicator. You don't drop any, but there are levels you climb. Right? As a leader, you are able to collaborate. This is where women fall out of the ladder completely. Because everything is an attack on you, and everything is disrespectful to you. Everything is an attack on your personality. You are touchy. One of the things, and I'm trying to, because the woman's conference, I'm trying not to make this about men or women. But one of the things that I've noticed about me, you can come to a board meeting and two men will disagree. Disagree is totally me because I pick my fight. I'm not going to add my head. All I'm doing is like, this. No, 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 no. The both of them will shout at themselves if they will meeting end. You see them on the corridor. And I'm like, excuse me, two of you were friends before now. You! Somebody just said, no, 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 forget that nonsense. Excuse me, sir. No, 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 you don't talk to me like that. This is not how we talk. I need you to retract that. This is that. Excuse me, this is that. You finish. Person is here. And he said for that. No, that's not even it. You come outside the meeting and say, Mr. James, I want to talk to you. I want to tell you that discussion we had. I want to tell you that this is, I will not accept it. I said, no, 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 no. This is how women are disrespected everywhere in the workplace. It will enter bone. Tomorrow they now say, oh, we need this project. Mr. James is starting with this. Can I work with somebody else? Is there someone else in the anybody but Mr. James? I can't work with Mr. James. They will not tell you because they respect you, but they are going to get into one person manage me. All of us are looking for you. I beg no go shout. I beg no cry. We are just praying for you. These are the things that you need to. Leadership is about. It's about. I'm not even saying it's not about a thick skin. It's about a slippery skin. Let it fall. Let it just drop. I used to have the compression times. I am fortunate I have an office that has a bathroom. So I get it. I breathe and I say, Coach, forget it. I know that was disrespect. Honestly, God was in that room. He saw that was disrespect. Honestly, that man, he will not take it. Honestly, let it slide. And then he entered the next day. And he said, you have something for us. Oh, yeah. How now? They can talk to you. They can work with you. Leadership. It is capital. It is capital. This is how women slide out. This is how we end up saying women cannot lead. I have never seen a more fantastic leader than a woman because we have stuff that guys don't have. Next slide. Innovation. This is for God. Yeah, this is where God is going to play. Innovation. Where you can sit down, shut your eyes, you know how to pray, you receive a style from God, you receive something, somehow to do it differently, and you are able to walk up to someone and say, what if instead of doing this, we do that? And they say, can you handle it? You say yes. This is for people who are creative. It's fantastic that the first thing we know about God, for those of you who read the Bible, Genesis chapter 1, in the beginning, God made. Like the first thing I'm telling you about the time, my name is the second. The first thing God made, God created. The first thing. So where you begin to tap into your Godship abilities. This is for senior leaders, this is for board members, this is for CEOs. And I know, there's a component of board, and I'll talk about it later, that's relationship. But the main reason you are skilled, you are dreaded, you worship the very ground you're walking, is that if she comes and looks at this, she will be able to see another way to create shorter wait times. She will be able to see another way to increase revenue, innovation, the highest level of leadership in the industry, the highest capital. If you are innovative, stop working for a salary. That's another thing women don't know how to do. Go and ask for a cut. I wish I had time with you. Go into the room and say, what if I can make 1 million, 20 million? Go and ask. And say, what if I know how to do it? Your boss who wants money. There is no rich man who doesn't want more. if I can, if you know you have this ability, they've been telling you, oh, you have this funny way, you are creative or whatever. Don't go and start your own small thing again now. We have so many small things. They don't break you. Some people already have the money. Go and partner. Go and partner. Okay, please. I know how to do this. And don't give out much. Because if you talk to any smart man, you will get it off. And don't, if you know this, start practicing it. Start practicing it. But one day walk into the office and say, what if? What if I can give you this? What if I can bring that partner? What if I can get us that business? You know how to talk. There is something you have. Go and make a deal. Please, don't make it a salary. Don't make it fixed. Should I kneel down and beg you? I know you are young. Don't make it fixed. Don't make it fixed. Make it a percentage. There's no time to talk about it, but just take that one away. Start asking for cuts. In Nigeria, people are giving cuts. People are giving, you don't have to be an IPO. People are giving cuts. There are all kinds of businesses all over the place. Before you come to them who are pricing, and you say, I want to do this with you. Don't ask for salary. But okay, so move fast. Let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up. It happens to me all the while. I'm working on it. So move fast. I'm not going to talk about it. These are skills. Skills you need to have, confidence, blah blah blah. Decisiveness. Stop there. Go back. Go back. That's all I'm going to talk about. This is another skill needed as a career smart woman. As a career smart woman, you need to have this thing. I'm telling you about that metric we talked about. Why women start dropping off. Decisiveness. The reason you are not decisive is that you are not sure. You are not a risk taker. You are not sure if I do it, will it work? This is how to be decisive. Get data. Where is data? Internet books. Why do women decide not to read? Which book are you reading now? And if you are here and you are still reading only fiction, I think you should have a teenager space, kindergarten space. The information is in books. The stuff you need to do, it has been written down. Somebody knew it, and the person wrote it down, and you can read, and you will not read. That's where data is. That's where the start. That's where you are able to come out and say, I think because of this and this, we are able to turn it. The other reason is that you don't take risks. You were built like that. And when I talk about decisiveness, there is a part for books, and there is a part that is follow from intuitiveness. Follow from. God doesn't make it. Women are able to look at a person and say, I don't like the person. God gave it to you. I'm telling you now that it is more intuitiveness, 70% higher more in women genetically. It is a spectrum. Some men are like women in that area, right? But for women, generally you are intuitive, so you can take gut decisions. That's what makes you decisive. And then your intuitiveness is shaped by the friends you keep. If you have friends that are always talking about my friend, you will see trouble. Okay. Risk assessment and accountability. Own your mistakes. I hate women who come in and feel like we don't say I'm sorry, we don't say I'm late, we don't say, you know those ladies that walk into this and say, oh, apologies. It's not proper behavior. It's not leadership behavior. Let everybody else play you. I cannot be attacked, I cannot be. Women in career are strong women. Let me tell you, the women who opt out, who say, I'm not doing this, and then they go back home, and then they start this small business. I know some of them make it, but that's not a characteristic of strength. I have young women who come to me and say their manager are toxic, right? And they cannot continue. And I'm like, you work on you. You work on you. Do you know when is the best time to quit? In case you are thinking, the best time to quit is when there's no fight. So if there is fight, you will walk in it, you will walk through it, you will grow in ways you need to grow. I'm saying this because I know when you go on social media, they will tell you what they want to tell you. You will build yourself. And when everything is calm and people have forgotten, revenge is best self-cool. That's right. Anyway, accountability, I'm saying own your mistakes, but also own your success. Own your success. Doesn't have to be made know how to do. Own your success. I was in a meeting yesterday and we just had a very big win. I went to a meeting. I had a discussion with a vendor. The guy shook my hand and said, I will do business with you for the next 3 years. And I came back to an office and I was saying, I will be thankful. Oh, this happened. Man in the room. Say, it was really because of all those meetings that been having with him in the past. And the way he said it, if I said anything again, it would have been an attack. You know what I did do? I did not come into that meeting and say, thanks to the hard work me and my team have been putting in, the things that we have been doing, I had a meeting with this guy, and despite the truth, we were able to get the deal. I think we deserve a congratulations. I didn't say that. I came into the meeting and said, really? And that's how that they agreed. They just told him and he agreed. And the person just jumped in and said, it must be. It must be us. Own your successes. I have to stop. But I hope you get it. I really hope you get it. Thank you very much, Inyana. Thank you very much.
One of the questions, I think that is very important. Really, I don't know.